Peace. Today is Wednesday, the 19th, September 19th, and today's math is
knowledge born, all being born to knowledge cipher, all being born to knowledge.
That's right. We break it down to the very last compound. You make your knowledge born, which is to make your knowledge known to others, which then spawns more knowledge in other people's ciphers. And when you take that knowledge, and that spawns more knowledge. That's what makes knowledge infinite, because it just keeps going and going as it transfers into different arenas. Peace. All right, peace. Welcome back to the United Mean Godcast. I'm Lord Jamar.
I'm Digga.
We got resident researcher Rage in the house.
Yep.
Alex Staton and my man Harold Cameron, the new intern cameraman. What's good, homie? What's good? You leave me hanging? I'm choking.
He over there like, huh?
So yeah, when we left, we were going through different hip hop lines, different hip hop quotables. You know, this week it's not even all about. Well,
we trying to keep it hip hop light.
Okay, so yeah. Well,
you have any questions? Any
well,
rapid fires?
We said rap stuff, and you know, being in this rap game, hip hop. If you're you know, blessed to do it a long enough time, it'll take you a lot of places around the world. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where are like maybe 3 of your favorite hip hop places that you've been? And I mean, like, you know what I mean, where you went to there and the show is crazy. It's not so much about, oh, I went to Jamaica and the fucking, you know, the sand and the surf.
Oh, right.
Hip hop places.
Okay. One of my top favorite places was Chile.
Never been there.
I did a few shows there. I did one with Rampage, dope show. We actually, like how we're kind of bouncing off each other now. We did like a back and forth show like that. So crazy. Crowd was so crazy. And then I did another show with Onyx. You talking off the chain, yo? That crowd was so and Artifacts. Shouts out to Tame and L. Yo, that crowd was so lit. They were mosh pitting. They were like, just imagine, just imagine, even back in the backstage, boys, they were even crazier than the stage. Like the security backstage, you know, they doing they shit and then they fucking niggas up. They getting fucked up and we just, okay, like hip hop energy. Food was good. Like, it was a place where I didn't feel so far removed and foreign. Plus, I can speak Spanish too. I don't articulate it as well as I understand it, but
By speak Spanish, you mean other than curse people out?
Right. No. Actually, like,
that's most people's Spanish.
I actually learned it in school, like reading Don Quixote novels and shit like that. No, like I can read it and write it formally really well. But if you're not around Spanish speaking people, right, yeah. you know, sometimes the accent, you're not, you know, not really picking up the ebonics. But thank God I was there, because one of these particular trips I went with Rampage, and the promoter literally dropped us off. And we were there for like the whole weekend, and we did not see this motherfucker again until it was time to go. So
say word.
Word is, I mean, outside of like the show, like we got our bread and stuff. Like it was just like he come to the show, come to the hotel, give us the money and bounce. But like as far as us eating and surviving, we were really on our own. So had it not been for my little knowledge of Spanish, we would have been fucked up. Like I had to really go outside to the locals, like, don't stop. Like, podemos comer. We hungry.
Beef patties.
Well, listen, one of okay.
That was fun. Chile was one of those places for me.
So I think, it's gonna be surprising that I say a place like this, but I have a lot of good hip hop overseas memories, because we're talking. Well, I don't know, just overseas. I don't know if we want to just keep it overseas, but right now you've brought me overseas, so that's where I'm at in my mind.
Okay.
But there's good shit in the States too. Germany. I've been to some ill, crazy,
That was my second place.
hip hop fucking shows in Germany. Like, I'm talking festivals with like 25,000 fucking people, and they all know the fucking shit, and the shit is just fucking bananas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember one of the first times going to Germany, and we in like, it's a club, but the shit is packed. And it's all white people. Like 50 years earlier, all these kids would have been like Hitler Youth. You understand what I'm saying? But now at this time, they was worshiping hip hop at this time. Worshiping. Like, they wanted, after the show, I mean, it was one of those shows where it was so hot, the stage is shaking, you're thinking that the shit is gonna break, all this type of shit. And like, after the show, these motherfuckers want the shirt off your back.
Yes.
Sweaty shirt off your back, ready to pay money for it. Like, the shit was crazy.
See, that's what I love about hip hop. It brings all the cultures together.
But
like,
then when you talk about the food, now Germany is a place.
they might actually have
where
the worst food.
sucks. Okay, but if you're fortunate enough, there is a place, a fast food place out there, but their fast food is not like our fast food. It's actually kind of good fast food. They got a place called Nordsee out there, right? And it's a fish spot. Okay, so you can get some bomb ass fish sandwiches at Nordsee, and that's where motherfuckers like us used to fuck around a lot in Germany, because it was safe and because they got a lot of swine.
See, I got a homegirl.
X ate reindeer over there.
Wow.
X ate some reindeer. Okay, he'll admit to it. This is not nothing that he did this on purpose. He wanted to try it.
You wanted to try it?
Yeah, so he ate some reindeer, and it upset his fucking stomach, and it served him right. But anyway,
I got a homegirl from the hood, so she gets like American stuff from the army base out there. So she actually cooks with the Lowry seasoning salt. Like, she got the good. So I was fortunate to eat regular food, but Germany was actually
all right.
going
I
to
stole
be,
your shit, so move on.
Okay. I'm just elaborating on Germany because that was actually about to be my second place.
Shit. So
Yeah.
you keep going into it.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
I went to a party at the Berlin Wall one time. Like, how crazy is it? Was just
That's
like
crazy.
Yeah, it was a part like at the broke, and this is kind of around the time when the shit was new, I guess, like freshly broken or some shit. Like, they had a party at the Berlin Wall. Like,
I would
and
say
there was some hip hop
Oslo.
shit going on.
I like Oslo too. That shit is just so fucking expensive. Oslo, Norway is the most expensive fucking country I think in the world. I think it's the most expensive like in the world.
Maybe.
I feel like their minimum wage out there is like $30 an hour. Like it's like something retarded, because I was actually in talks with the ambassador over there to do one of my Lyrics Matter programs over there, and like, talking money, like I had to understand the exchange rate to understand what it was they were offering me and shit, because the number sounded ridiculous, and I'm like, really? But then it makes sense compared to like their cost of living. Like, oh, so that's really just chump change for y'all. Okay. But Oslo's dope.
Japan.
I've never been.
You never been to Japan?
I've never been.
Wow.
Promoters, Rod Digger.
I've never been to Japan.
Konbanwa.
I've never been to Africa, and I've never been to Australia.
Okay, well,
The three countries left. I've yet
never
to
been
visit.
to Australia. I have been to Africa. We went to Nigeria, and it was to do a show, but the show didn't happen.
Wow.
And we were there for like a week.
And you got all the shots and everything?
We got all the shots, took the malaria pills, all that shit, flew, however many hours it was to get there. And yo, it was an experience, to say the least.
Wow.
Like, like there was some crowd control or something at the venue, and it got real crazy, and the show just got shut down before we even got there. Like but there was mad people that wanted to see the show, like, and it was a crazy experience. But yeah, at the time that was our first time going to Africa, and I had a very romanticized view of how I thought Africa should be. Oh, Nigeria, will slap the shit.
Yeah.
Will slap the shit out of you.
Motherfucker, man, I'm saying. Holla. Pull up. Shit. Saying you don't know nothing.
You thought you was walking into
It'll
Wakanda?
slap that taste right out your fucking mouth, boy. And be like, I'm going to give you some raw dog Africa right now. Yeah, my Nigerians know what I'm talking about. Shit, soon as we got off the plane, they gave us some jollof rice, which is some hot-ass rice, which I think was a way of trying to say, motherfucker, this is going to be a spicy experience. Get ready.
Wow.
And trust me, it was. But yeah, so yes, Japan is the shit, but I never been to Australia. I'd like to go there as well. And Spain. Never been there.
Never been to Spain.
Never been to like a lot of that Italy, Greece type of shit. But you know. Been to Brazil?
Yeah, I've been to Brazil.
Brazil's the shit.
Oh, let me tell you my crazy Brazil story.
Go ahead.
I went out there to do a festival with Brazil, in Brazil, and Khalees was supposed to be the headliner. So apparently, there was a falling out between her and this is crazy. Like, this is actually like on YouTube and everything. So apparently, for whatever reason, Khalees didn't perform, but I think she got her deposit. So I'm getting told at the last minute that there is no headliner. We need you to just do the whole thing, like the thing. I'm like, oh, I'm on stage performing the skits, the interludes, everything on the album. I'm like, I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay, and now for my next number, we're gonna play snippets from the Flip Mode Squad in between songs on my album. Like, yo, it was crazy like that. I'm like, I don't know what am I supposed to do? I'm not the. But anywho, so she, I guess, is attempting to leave Brazil, and the promoters ran down on her and Nas at the airport. Like, I don't know if not. I'm assuming that he's with her and they're trying to leave together, but I don't see him. You don't see him in the video, like, but you see the promoter like trying to signal the cops, like running down on her. Like, they literally bossed up.
Wow. Like,
no, you're not getting on the plane. We either got to get our money back or you got to do something. Like, yeah, it was crazy.
Real quick, what are your American hip hop cities?
American hip hop cities. I had a fun show in South Carolina. It was nice and raggedy, and I got like pepper sprayed off the stage. Yo, I'm performing.
Oh, that sounds like a great fucking time.
Yo, that was a great show. You know what? The first red flag should have been the dirt road. There wasn't no sidewalk when I pulled up to the venue. I pulled up. There was no sidewalk. Dude had his shirt off and he was barefoot, so that should have been the first red
was
flag.
Somebody barbecuing in the parking lot?
Maybe there may have been some chopped barbecue going on. This is like around promo tour time for Dirty Harriet. So I'm
there.
I get in the venue and shit is packed. It's got to be about 300-400 people in there. You know, I'm a new artist. That's good for me. I'm excited. I'm gassed. I'm performing tight. And I'm in the second verse, and I didn't realize what was happening, but I'm like, a black queen, and best believe my black G. I'm still rocking, but no voice is coming out. And I didn't, unbeknownst to me, the whole fucking building is getting pepper sprayed, and it just.
Oh, shit.
And like, I'm like.
Wait, how did they administer the pepper spray? Like, what? It's a machine, or was like what? Individual people?
I guess the cops came in. I guess maybe they were trying to shut it down all that time, but you know, I'm still rocking. Nobody's moving. Cops was like, okay, y'all don't want to leave. Y'all over capacity. Y'all don't want to shut this shit down. Okay. And they just came in and just. I don't know, they just did a perimeter around the room. But slowly but surely, I see people moving. I'm thinking they just moving away from a little fight or something. But it was.
He was like, Rod Digger in my throat is.
I'm trying to keep the show going. And next thing I know, like, no words are coming out. And it was literally at that part. And best believe my black Jeep.
Wow.
And my throat is so it's like, what the fuck? So that was awesome. Shouts out to South Carolina. Dallas was dope. I've actually I just did a couple of events in Dallas. I'm doing another one October 13th. That's gonna be fun. And California. I'm kind of bi-coastal anyway. Like I've been on and off, living back and forth out west. Shouts out to Cali. And like Cali really is the scene for like boom bap, right? Like if you want to hear New York boom bap, you kind of got to go to Cali for it now. Like like New York underground is something different from like what I consider. That's
always been idea, like with
what I consider boom bap.
Yeah, I understand. Dell and what's those other guys? They was part of that crew. Dell, the Funky Young Sapien.
Right. It hieroglyphics and yeah. Like all the alchemists and like all of those people are that sound.
That's always been the case.
Lives out there. Word.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cities? Have you ever been to Idaho? Like, what goes on? Like,
no.
What is the hood like in North Dakota? That's what I want to know.
I was just gonna say I never been to like Wisconsin or North Dakota.
Milwaukee lit.
Iowa.
I know one city you forget.
Well, no. Yeah, okay, yes, I have been to Milwaukee. I've been to Minnesota.
Okay. Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Prince.
Wait, have I been to Milwaukee? Yeah, I think maybe.
You probably been to Milwaukee
maybe.
and travel.
That's Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. I feel maybe.
Yo, isn't it crazy how like there's like a whole circle in Middle America? I'm like, wait.
We did Milwaukee once.
I'm like, where exactly is Montana on the U.S. continental map?
Rage used to be my road manager back in the days.
Yeah.
Did you know
yeah?
Yeah.
You forget our favorite city during One for All, though. We had one favorite.
That's why you agree with everything
Virginia.
he says.
Yes, buddy.
You know what I mean? That's why you agree with everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the resident yes man. According to the
you're the resident
YouTube,
yes man?
Oh,
wow.
That's what they said.
Richmond, Virginia was a good city back in the days
man.
for hip hop and just fun.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
Richmond. Norfolk is that place too.
Yeah, but now Richmond was really strong. Like,
Ooh.
So cause I don't know, I was kind of geeky. Like I think I might have went to Greek Fest like one year.
that was the Philly shit.
So where's Greek Fest? Where's Bike Fest? That's South Carolina, right? That's Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
I didn't experience none of that stuff.
Yeah,
you missed.
I know.
You missed some debauchery and some really.
I know.
Some really nice.
Guess where I was?
Where were you?
Sitting around a table similar to this with a bunch of nerds analyzing some damn Gangstar album.
Wow.
This
is what I was doing for fun in my spare time.
Well, a lot of people like to do that. White people like to sit around and analyze rap albums too. And that kind of segues us into our boy Schizo's Did You Know? He went out on the street, and what he did was he asked white people if they say the word nigga when the rap song plays.
Ooh.
And it's only white people around, yes?
Ah.
And some interesting things came out of this. I think we should take a look.
Do you listen to hip hop and say the N-word freely? Over here, a word on the street in the wonderful, wonderful area of Times Square. We're asking people a question. Anybody that's into hip hop, if they're fans of hip hop, do they say the N-word and not care about it? Hey, you date black girls, huh? You don't date black girls. Also, do you listen to hip hop and say the N-word freely? No. No? You sure?
You look like fucking Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. That's what the ladies call me. I found the right guy. Hi, White Devil. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Let me ask you a question. You listen to hip hop and say the N-word freely and be comfortable with it?
God, no.
No?
That's despisable.
He just said that you buy drinks for black bitches.
He didn't say the N-word.
You're right. Okay. No, what do you listen to?
Yeah, hip hop.
Hip hop?
Yeah.
You ever said the N-word without knowing and was cool about it?
Yeah.
Yeah? You just say it, I gotta know her, you don't care, you're just like, hey, dropping N-bobs everywhere. Can I ask you guys a question? You guys listen to hip hop?
No, we are Italian, we don't speak English very
What's
well.
that mean? Y'all don't listen to music? Music is a universal language.
It's a video game.
Yeah.
Ever say something so disrespectful. It would be the same way if you called me a wop or a dago, right?
Okay.
Because I'm Italian. You don't know me, I don't know you.
All right.
Mafioso. And also, by the same accord, you barely look black. No offense.
I want to be your state representative. I want to be your public servant. And I want to be your nigger.
You know what? He got my vote. If I find out I had a vote, he's got my vote.
Me and my nigga say, my nigga say. My nigga. So the question is, how do you feel about white people saying the N-word so freely when they listen to hip-hop music?
You know what it is? That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? I really feel some type of way about it, but at the same time, you can't because we let them do it, you know what I'm saying? It's like me telling you, yo, if I come around and you talking about nigga, after a while, that spirit my spirit on you, you know what I'm saying? They start feeling like they can say it too, so we got to start saying that shit to let them know they can't say that shit, you feel me?
You listen to hip-hop music? Yeah. You do? Do you say the N-word when you listen to the song?
Yeah,
and
nigga.
You cool. Say it in hip-hop, you might as well say it right now.
My name.
There you go, man. There you go. Does it make you feel uncomfortable when you say it?
Well, I have a lot of black friends, so it will then feel.
So, since you have black friends, you feel that you get a pass to say the N-word?
No. I'm saying I don't say it because I have black friends.
So,
Are you a YouTuber?
I'm a you-boober. I like boobs. I look at them and view them. Keep saying yeah. You keep saying it.
Is there something wrong with the word nigga?
Depending on what are you?
A nigga.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Your daddy or your mommy?
My dad.
Your dad, you kind of say that like he's 5% only.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
No?
No.
You don't know?
No.
We're going to wait till his beard grows in more and then ask him that question. Okay. Thanks a lot, Trippy Red. Appreciate you guys. All right.
Nigga.
Stay racist.
Can I be
nigga? Look, there you go.
All right, so we back.
We're back.
That was Schizo, Word on the Street. Quite interesting.
That was like funny and not funny at the same time.
Yeah, it was. Shout out to my man Black Belushi. But what do you think about that? Like, do you think it's cool for white people, especially, to recite rap lyrics that might have the word nigga in it, and for them to use those words, you know, at any time, whether people are around or in the seclusion of their own, in the privacy of their own home, you know, around their own people or just by themselves? Like, is it cool to recite those lyrics? What do you think about that?
I mean, it's a bad word. We say it so comfortably that I guess white people feel comfortable saying it too, especially if it's in a rhyme song. Did you see the footage of Kendrick inviting the young white lady on stage, and he's singing the lyrics and she's singing the lyrics, and she says I think he set her up to do it.
Oh, what?
Like he says a lyric with nigga in it, and she sings along with him, and he just like stops the whole show, and she's like, what?
Wait.
Am I not cool enough for you? What's up, bro? Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch! What's up?
My boy Rohan kind of knew the rules a little bit.
Will's just really cool, bro. You have to work.
You gotta bleep one single word, though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And like she just keeps like she's totally clueless. Like, what did I do? So I think I mean, I don't think it's ever cool to say, but what should we be more responsible and omit it from our vocabulary? Because I really hate inflammatory language. I'm always saying something to you. I just you know what I mean? Like I just always want to be respectful in that way, regardless if I'm.
I love inflammatory language.
I know you love inflammatory language, but the, nigga falls in line. And
you want to preparation H me.
And we just say it so comfortably.
She wants to stop the inflammation.
So I propose a challenge. We should wait. Would you call this a nigga challenge? Wait, look, I challenge us, you, Lord Jamar, and I. Let's try to get through a segment without using the N-word.
Well, not this segment.
Oh no, this one's
a
done.
nigga already done said nigga.
This one's done.
How the
and
fuck?
it's gonna be more niggas.
How in the fuck? Yeah. And we got a couple more niggas to go.
This one's already one and done. This one's in the can. We too far gone.
Listen, I've noticed that I got plenty of like rhymes where I don't curse, and it's still hard and all that. Like Rakim don't curse really in his rhymes, if you notice.
Yeah,
and his shit is hard as fuck. So
I have a lot of verses I don't curse. I feel like I got nigga in all of them though.
But it's nigga a curse. Like, let's be specific.
Well, first of all,
it's definitely inflammatory language. We as black people use it as a term of endearment.
We got to get ready to go, but I think a lot of people's gonna say that we kind of didn't fully address what I just said. I don't think it's cool for these motherfuckers.
Oh no, I said no.
Yeah, but you kind of was like, black people be more. That's not.
No,
what the
I said
question
no.
was. Okay.
I said no, and then I created a conversation.
All right.
I said no. I love how you try to twist your little narrative for you.
No,
and you and your insomniacs, you're two woke motherfuckers. I call y'all insomniacs and shit. I love how you try to twist the narrative. I said no. I said no, and I said it ain't. And then I said it ain't cool for us either.
The whole schizo thing was just not about whether what we need to do. We know there's plenty of ills and all of that type of shit. This is part of the ills. This is part of the symptoms of our ills, and it's part of, the gift and the curse of how we are like how other people are attracted to us, how other cultures are attracted to what we do,
right?
As original people. That being said, though,
I said
these
no.
Motherfuckers don't.
I don't like inflammatory language. They feel comfortable because they see us comfortable. That was my response.
But whether they see us feel comfortable or not,
they're gonna say it in the house.
Are they?
They're gonna say yes. I feel like every race does that.
Because I know some that claim that they never say it under any circumstances.
I feel like every race of people, when they get amongst their own, feel comfortably speaking freely. Just like we as black people comfortably say nigga to each other, or will refer to other races of people by
derogatory terms,
by whatever colloquialism we see fit. And I think every race does that. I do. That's why all of these phone leak conversations are coming out now, because these are people talking amongst their peers and being outed.
It's funny though, like it is kind of crazy, because if you think about it, no other genre of music like has the people of their music calling themselves a derogatory term. Like, you understand what I'm
saying? Like, are the Asian rappers saying to each other, chick motherfucker?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Or even white people calling them own selves crackers. Well, maybe a couple of them might do that, but not really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is all,
Well, you know what? If you really
part of the fucked up psychology of black people.
If you really get into etymology, the root of words, a lot of words are steeped in things that people don't know the original intent for. I think the hip hop is so powerful that we just done put a whole new spin on that word to where it's really becoming something else completely.
Us taking the power.
We completely obliterated the original power of that thing. I don't know. Phonetically, it just feel good for some reason. Nigga, he's like, I don't know.
And does it surprise you when like a 70, 80-year-old Paula Deen gets caught, gets outed for saying it. Like, does it surprise you that like a 60, 70-year-old woman from the South said it?
No, because there's white niggas too. Y'all niggas will be back.
Peace. It's the absence of all confusion. United we stand, divided we fall. 2 fingers together is the real peace sign, y'all. Brand Nubian peace gear. Hoodies. T-shirts. Snapbacks. Available at hoodg.com. Get yours today.